Hey guys, how's it going? And welcome back to episode number 33 of FIFA 20 Career Mode. And today we have Porto in the semi-final of the pre-season tournament, followed by, well, either the final if we do win this game, or the first game of the Ligue 1 season. But we'll just have to wait and see which one it is. Hopefully, it will be the final of the preseason tournament and we can go on to win that one as well. But first we have to get past Porto. Let's head into the game right away and hopefully we can pick up the win and progress to the final. As we start playing around nicely from kickoff, perhaps there's something, oh no there's not. But we've got played it short here. Depay receives the ball from the short corner. Trying to work some space, gets away from his man, then flicks it over the top of him. He takes the shot on. It's a good save. That would have been a really nice goal had that gone in. Unfortunately, keeper was able to thwart Depay's effort, but here we come forward again. Mendes playing a nice through ball for Bertrand Traore, who takes it past Alex Telles, and he's into the box and he's taken down, and it's surely a penalty. And yes, it is. Telles receives a yellow card. That wasn't a good challenge. Certainly a yellow card, I thought. But Traore just takes it away from him with that touch there. And Telles takes him down, and it's a certain penalty. And we have the chance to take the lead in the first half here. It's going to be Dembele to take the penalty, because he has the highest penalties, surely. Yep. And Casillas, the man in goal, trying to stop us. Dembele steps up and it's saved by the goalkeeper. It wasn't the greatest of penalties, but it was certainly a pretty decent save nonetheless. But here's Aouar played through. It's a good save again by the goalkeeper. And Porto eventually get it away. But here we're just coming up to the end of the first half, and as Rafael plays the ball back, the referee blows the whistle for half time. It's a 0-0 at the break, but we've certainly had the better of the chances. Should have taken the lead through that penalty. Unfortunately, we couldn't put it away. And we go into the second half, still level. Hopefully that won't be the case come the end of the second half though. As Porto kick off to start the second half. And it's us who come on the attack first. Bakayoko on the ball, trying to work something. He slides it through for Dembele, takes the shot on. It's a good save again by Casillas. He's had a good game so far, but Aouar recovers the ball. Finds Dembele, back to Aouar, to Bakayoko. Nice ball through for Kone. Good turn from Kone, he shoots and it's saved again by the goalkeeper. But here we come forward once again. It's Memphis Depay on the wing. Turns past his man really nicely, plays it back inside, but Kone's finish is weak. And Casillas is able to save once again. But coming up right at the end of the game here, is there one final chance for us to win and, progress to the final? Ren Adelaide coming forward, finds Traore. Bertrand Traore turns past his man. He takes a shot on and he finds the back of the net. And in the 91st or 92nd minute, I'm not sure, it was right on the 91 minutes past, but Bertrand Traore gives us what should surely be the winner and should surely secure our progression into the next round. It wasn't the greatest of finishes. Casillas, who's had a good game, perhaps should have saved it. Just kind of looped over his arm there. But Traore is the hero for us with the goal in the 90th minute, inside stoppage time. And his first goal in the preseason tournament, what an important one it is. And we should surely now be going through to the final. And there is the full-time whistle. The referee wastes no time in bringing the game to an end. It's a 1-0 win for Lyon. And we'll be the ones going to the final. Porto, well, they had Casillas to thank that they were still in it come the 90th minute. As you can see by those stats, we were comfortably the better team. And thankfully, we did get that last-minute goal, because I would not have backed myself to win in a penalty shootout, that's for sure. Anyway, moving on, we have a loan offer here for Pape Cheikh Diop from Arsenal, but I reject that because I have plans to use him this year. He's a central midfielder who offers a different kind of dynamic than some of the other players we have. And there was also one from Everton that I also rejected as well. Unfortunately, here we see that Milan have paid the release clause for Moussa Dembele, which is only 39.5 million. I probably would sell him for 60 million. So yeah, much under what I value him at, and that's certainly not ideal. So I went and tried to offer him a new contract to get him to stay at the club rather than leaving for Milan, because I've been really impressed with Dembele over the first season and how he's performed early on this season as well in the pre-season tournament. I really hope that we can manage to negotiate a good contract with him here and keep him at the club, and hopefully we won't have a release clause in his contract that is such low value. Anyway, he wants crucial squad status. Can't argue with that. He's definitely going to be our first choice striker. 5-year contract. They'll take him until he's 29, and we managed to get no release clause as well, and we offer him 100 grand a week, which is a sizable raise from what he's on already, and 500 grand signing bonus, and they accepted, which is great news. So Moussa Dembele will be staying. Fantastic. He's now our second highest paid player behind Memphis Depay, as you can see there. Anyway, good bit of negotiation there to get him to stay at the club, and we don't lose him. But now we have the final of the pre-season tournament against Inter Milan. Interesting matchup. Hopefully we'll be able to get the win in the final here. The European International Cup. Well, there's the trophy. Looks a bit like the Champions League trophy, doesn't it? Anyway, not quite as prestigious as the Champions League, but still some silverware nonetheless, and I would certainly not mind to win, because that would start the season off in a great fashion. And here Dembele is through. He cuts it back for Traore to Aouar, and Aouar has missed. What a disappointing effort that was. He surely should have scored, but he hits the post. Awful from Aouar. He certainly should have scored there, but here's a chance. Thiago Mendes breaking through. He takes the shot on and he finds the back of the net. Great finish from Thiago Mendes. A lovely assist as well from Dembele with the back heel. He dragged the defender out of position, and then that allowed Mendes to have the space to burst through. He took a really good first touch that set him up for the shot, as well as taking it away from the covering defender as well, and he fires it across the keeper and finds the back of the net. Great finish from Mendes. And that is 1-0 to Lyon inside the first half. Great stuff. That's just what we wanted to see. Thiago Mendes getting on the score sheet. And that's his first goal of the season. And hopefully we'll be able to go on and win the game now. But here we are again on the ball. It's played through for Bakayoko, who's in the box. He cuts it back, and there is Mendes again to make it 2-0 just before half-time. We've doubled our lead. And Thiago Mendes, the unlikely scorer of both goals, he was in the right place at the right time there and finished his open goal, unlike Aouar. But I suppose that was probably quite a bit easier to finish than Aouar's. He's right in the middle. Just has to tap it home. Handanovic has no chance. Mendes got ahead of his defender, and he couldn't catch up to stop him. His second goal of the season, second goal of the game as well, and a 2-0 lead. We're looking good to go on and win this game. Is there a chance for a third before the break? Bertrand Traore is dispossessed by Nainggolan, and perhaps it's Inter Milan who'll have the final chance of the half. Lukaku to Nainggolan. Back to Lukaku, forward for Lautaro. His shot is blocked, and Kone gets it clear. And there is the half-time whistle. It's 2-0 Lyon at the break. A great first half from us, especially from Thiago Mendes, getting 2 goals. And Inter Milan not looking too good. They've been shell-shocked, I guess, by our 2 late goals in that half. And yeah, they have it all to do in the second half if they're going to come back. and get the win. As you can see by the stats, yeah, we have been the better side and we've converted our chances into goals. But here, Inter Milan kick off. Will they be able to fight back in the second half? It's launched over the top for Perisic, who brings it down, gets the cross in, and Martinez really should have put that away. Lautaro Martinez gets ahead of Kone, I think that is, to have the headed opportunity, but he puts it wide. Now Bakayoko coming forward. He opens up some space, and his shot is powerful, but saved by the goalkeeper. It was a really well struck effort. He gets himself a bit of space, not twisting and turning, and then his powerful effort is well palmed behind by Handanovic. Now we look to come forward again. Dembele with a nice touch, and he sets up Traore. Bertrand Traore in here. It's like the goal against Porto, but this time the goalkeeper is able to deny him. Decent run from Traore. Perhaps he got a bit too narrow to have a decent opportunity to finish it off, but a good save by Handanovic nonetheless. But here Traore is in behind again. He's got to the ball before the defender. He stands up the cross and Dembele heads it in to wrap up the game and wrap up a 3-0 win for us in the final of the European International Cup. That was nice from Traore. He just waited for Dembele to get into a good position and make sure he's onside. And Dembele makes no mistake with the headed finish. Backing away, just glances it across the goalkeeper. Handanovic cannot keep it out. And that's 3-0. Fantastic performance in the final from us. Dembele gets himself a goal. And Inter Milan, well, they've been quite disappointing. They've not defended well enough. I guess their defenders haven't been quick enough, really, to deal with our pace up top. And their strikers haven't been clinical enough. But here, they might come forward. No, there is the full-time whistle. The referee ends it there. And we are the victors. 3-0 is the scoreline. Great performance from us. A goal at the end of either half and another from Mendes in the 39th minute. Give us the victory. And hopefully, this is a scene we'll be seeing a couple more times this season. Us lifting a trophy. That would sure be good to see. We also have the Super Cup, of course, coming up in might be next episode, might be a couple episodes time, and another chance to get silverware at the start of the season. But for now, we lift the European International Cup. Anthony Lopez gets to lift it aloft. He didn't really have too much to do in that game, but yeah, great stuff from the lads. We've won the pre-season tournament. Fans can be happy with our performance, and hopefully this is a sign of good things to come later in the season. Now we see there's a loan offer for Saleh, which I reject. It's from Chelsea. He won't get decent game time there, and he's our 4th choice centre-back in this team, so I kind of need to keep him. On to youth scouting. So there was that guy Tesseric, who looked very good, as well as this guy Dalibor Biskup. Potential of 81 to 94, and an overall that could be quite high as well. There's also a couple of other dudes who might be decent, especially that guy Lubos Caselli with the nice haircut. Looks like he could be quite good as well. And maybe Bosco, but it would have to be to the high end of that 88. Moving on to the Netherlands, Patrick Bakker looks like he could be pretty good, but Luc de Haan not quite so much. Van der Linden and Van der Bosch, they're both up in the 90s, so is Mike Brune, but that guy was a no. And finally, we take a look at what's happening in France. Gilles Aubert, the scout, and he's not real. Thibaut Cartier looks like he could be pretty good, but no one else is of any decent quality. 76 to 94 potential, 50 to 68 overall. If it's to the higher reaches of both of those, we've certainly got a player on our hands, that's for sure. And now we can have a look at the new lads in the youth academy, as well as some of the other players. Two new Czechian players. Tesseric, 62 rated, 81 to 94 potential. Some really good physical stats on him already. Decent technical stats as well in the tackle. He's also got high shot power, interestingly enough. But yeah, he looks like he could be a really decent player in the future. And Biscuit, well, he looks pretty decent as well. 65 overall already. And then a bunch of the others. Vandenbroek looks like he could be a really good prospect. So does Charpentier as well. We have a really good youth academy here that we've set up at Lyon. Biscuit, I mean, he's got some really good technical stats, to be honest. Good passing, I think I saw there. Decent free kick taking as well. But yeah, we got a really good academy set up here at Lyon. But that will bring to an end today's episode. I hope you have enjoyed. If you did, please do drop a like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.